I'm going to talk quietly. Listen carefully and don't you dare fucking scroll now. I'm going to talk about this government we have here in the UK. This Labour government, which is in power with a massive majority and are in power for another 4 years and can do virtually what they like. You know what they want to do? They want to get us closer to the fucking EU. They'd like us to rejoin the EU. And now von der Leyen and that had a meeting at number 10 and talking about a European army. I'll bet behind closed doors, we don't want that. We voted for Brexit. I know that was a few years ago and the Tory government fucked it up and didn't really capitalise on it. And this government, of course, are determined to take us closer to Europe. No question about it. Watch my fucking... Hear what I say. Okay, and take it on board. And now I noticed a web page, can you believe this? A website with the heading, calling all landlords, tell prospective clients, we are confident that our lease provisions offer an attractive and competitive proposition within the industry. They are promised rent paid on time every month with no arrears, full repair and maintenance, free property management and utilities and council tax bills paid by Serco. Housing migrants. Can't house the fucking local people, unemployed people, people who are struggling, British people who have paid their taxes and working, struggling to pay the rent, struggling all the time, taking away the measly fuel allowance for the pensioner. And yet you're fucking advertising this. Housing migrants in private accommodation is cheaper than hotels, costing as little as £14 per night compared to around £145 a night. Plus, on top of that, the freebies they get, clothes, medical and all the other fucking things. These are illegals. They should be in an internment camp, treated respectfully, given medicals, look at their claims quickly, and if they're not fucking ready for asylum here in the UK, but of course you get all these bloody lawyers coming out of the woodwork from, other countries coming here and protecting them. But the local people, the people of Britain, the people that made this country so attractive to them, are treated like shit. I find it extraordinary, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you? Aren't you concerned? Well, you fucking should be. It's terrible. The numbers are going to rise. The weather looks set fair. They'll be coming over in their droves. And what are we doing about it? What is this government doing about it? Absolutely fuck all. They have no plan in place except keep putting them into hotels and private accommodations now and paid for by the British taxpayer. It's costing us billions a year to put up with these illegal immigrants. How fucking dare they? But anyway, it is what it is, and there's nothing you and I can do about it, apparently. This government are determined to fuck up this country. Labour invariably will, but unfortunately, they've got a supermajority, which unfortunately the British people voted for. I said don't do it. And they're in for at least another 4 years. I just find it quite extraordinary, and I don't know what's going to happen. As for Ukraine, I'm not going to comment anymore because yesterday and the day before I mentioned it, the peace proposals, and apparently the Ukrainian President Donald Trump will be meeting after the funeral of the Pope, rest in peace, Your Holiness, and maybe something will come out of that, I don't know. But it seems like, Putin's going to be the winner in this case and gain territory. And, that's just the way it is, and that's the way Donald Trump works. And I'm not going to say any more because I've got some very nasty comments in the last couple of days regarding that I don't know what I'm talking about. It took through my arse. And the American people are tired of paying for a war they don't know anything about or don't want to continue to do so. And I understand that. I mean, the Europeans have actually given more money in terms of things. But, hasn't always been money that the Americans have given. It's been weapons which were made in America with highly paid jobs in America. But anyway, that's beside the point. We could go on about this. This is semantics, and that's unnecessary. Let's just continue today and, and hope for the best that things work out. But here in the UK, we are sleepwalking into a nightmare, and I see there's an article here in one of the papers that walking your dog now is offensive to some people of the Muslim faith who believe dogs are dirty or something like that, or they find it offensive, and they want dog walking to be disallowed in certain areas. How fucking dare they? Coming to this country and even having the temerity to say it. There's so many of them now, and they've got power. You've got the Mayor of London. You've got the Mayor of bloody Birmingham or wherever, fucking Bradford or wherever. They're all from that faith. And, I'm finding it very hard to control myself and not say what I really want to fucking say. and I'm concerned because we're heading blindfolded. We're heading for a fucking nightmare, and we are still. Just remember, we are still the majority. And it's time for us to stand up and be counted. Look after the British people. Look after our homeless. Look after our old age pensioners. Look after our veterans. Look after the veterans. Oh my God, I read a report about the number of suicides from our... Nobody seems to care about our people. Well, it's time we did, don't you think? Oh my God. I mean, I look at the headlines in the paper and it just terrifies me. And I worry about what the future holds. I do. I really do worry about what the future holds. You know, I mean, maybe Donald Trump is the best thing that ever happened and made Europe wake up to and smell the fucking roses, particularly regarding defence. We have sat on the back, on our arse, for a long time and let America be the number one force in NATO, which have turned out to be pretty useless. I mean, they've never helped the Ukrainians. They sat on the border and pontificated. And the other organisation, I just have to get this in there, because the United Nations, what a joke. What about Sudan? What about Syria? You know, what did they do? What about the other conflicts in Africa? It's appalling what's going on in Africa, by the way. Absolutely appalling and devastating and heartbreaking. I don't know what to say anymore. I think I'll leave that and we'll continue. This will continue undoubtedly. It's Saturday and it's the 26th. And yesterday was, of course, Anzac Day in Australia. And rest in peace, we will never forget you for your sacrifices. The Anzac celebrations were carried on. I believe they went down very well indeed. I have posted on Facebook about that. And to all my colleagues and friends in Australia and ex-veterans like myself, happy Anzac Day. And remember, we will always remember you. Love you all. Thank you.
Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Haunted Media TV. God bless you. Stay haunted. Yeah.